Shalom to the elect of Israel, to the hopeful elect of Israel, you Hebrew Israelites, you so-called Negroes, Latinos, Native Americans, West Indians, and Haitians. Got to give all praises and glory to Yahweh, Bahashim Yahweh Shah. The Most High, the Heavenly Father, His Hebrew name is Yahweh. Not Yahweh, not Jehovah, not God, not Elohim, not Most High, not Lord, not Yah, not Jah, not Ahaya, not Allah, not Abba, not Yahuwah. It's Yahweh. And His only got Son name in the Hebrew is Yahweh Shah. Not Yahshua, not Yeshua, not Jesus Christos, not Jesus Christ, not Serapis Christos, not Yeshaya, not Yehoshua. It's Yahweh Shah. So gotta give all praises and glory to Yahweh Bahashem Yahweh Shah, Bahashem Rekah Kodash. Dub honors to the apostles and elder bishops and elders of great millstone who are well, who teach well, who are the apostles and elders of all of Israel, whether accepted or not. In the sincere salutation to all the occupant pushing His truth and believing His truth toward the four winds of the earth, the entire world. Shedding light to the hopeful elect. Shalom to the wealth who are listening and learning. If you sisters are listening and learning. While tuning in, may Yahweh Shema Shah continue blessing your houses. May the blessing of blessing be upon your houses. So I titled this lesson, coming into another lesson in truth, facts, faith, and edification. Another day edification, Lord was edifying. So I titled this lesson, these plans, Salakia, their plans, the Edomites, their plans won't work because their plans are the Lord's blueprints. The plans that Esau Edom, and it's just something I was just meditating on at the plantation yesterday. Posted this lesson yesterday, but Wednesdays and Thursdays be real heavy for me at the plantation, so I kind of just numbed out yesterday. So it's a lucky for that. But just thinking about the things, the prophecies that's been going on before we was reactivated to the truth, before the Lord gave us the eyesalve to see clear of the things that's happening in the earth, which prophecies had always been happening. Like when you go in Obadiah 1 and it talks about when the so-called white man set his nest amongst the stars, thence will he bring them down, which is them setting their space station in the 60s. So you had these prophecies that was playing out, but we wasn't aware because the Lord didn't give us eye solve, right? What it's called that third eye being open. So I was just meditating on the thing that's been happening, which Romans 15:4 said the things that was written a time ago for our learning. Because the so-called white man thinks that them advancing from the atom bomb to now they have these intercontinental ballistic missiles is something that they did. Like this is them. They came up with this. When the scripture said the Lord said in Isaiah 54:16 that He created the smith that blew up the coals in the fire. When you look at the word smith, we all know what it means, which is blacksmith that create weapons, right? Whether it's swords, daggers, shields, spears, right? That's what blacksmiths do. They create weapons, man. So as the years turn, as history turn, as different rulerships come about, weaponry change. So here it is, the so-called white men think what they have created is something new. When it was the Lord that created it. The Lord put the spirit on these Temanites, these Edomites to create the atom bomb, to create this nuclear capability. It was already written in the scriptures. So I was just meditating on the things that's been happening over the years, which the so-called white man think these are their plans. The Balfour Declaration, going to that land, taking over. And it is heavy because in that video that I was showing, this nuclear apocalypse, right? The one I got the strike on a few weeks ago, or last month, whenever it was. The guy was talking about how they had to get oh no, you know what? That was in the other video I was playing. when the guy said the video I played about the origin of the Edomites going into the land of Israel. The guy said that's what it was. I went into the video I played about the Balfour Declaration. The Edomites said that they had to find a home for his people out of the land of Europe, right? They had to find a home for their people. They had to come out of Europe, man. So because Europe, there's nothing there, man. That's why it's known in Revelation 20 as a pit, man. So he said they had to find their peoples a home. So from them taking over that land and pushing these people to a certain point of the land, which is already prophecy, man. Right? The Lord said that in Amos 7:17 that we shall be destroyed. Let me get that real quick. I want to make these points and I'm gonna get my precepts. In Amos 7:17, the Lord said, therefore thus saith the Lord, thy wife shall be an harlot in the city. And you can't make this up, man. Because when you get with a woman, she ain't no virgin. What does that make her, man? It could be the nicest, sweetest. And she don't gotta have no kids. But she done been with other men, so she's a harlot, man. I'm talking about in the eyes of the Lord, man. Women is a harlots. If they ain't no virgin, they're a harlot. So we dealing with prophecy, things that was already written a time ago. Therefore, thus saith the Lord, thy wife shall be an harlot in the city, and thy sons and thy daughters shall fall by the sword. What's going on in the world, man? Jake is getting gunned down, man. Jake getting killed all type of ways. Whether it's Jake on Jake crying, because the Lord say, and thy sons and thy daughters shall fall by the sword. Either it's an Edomite killing you, or it's a Jake killing you. It's prophecy that the sons and daughters gonna die by the sword, and thy land shall be divided by a line, right? So you got Palestinians and Israelis, and you got Elam over there, man, just dividing that land. And thou shalt die in a polluted land. That's that Micah 2:10. What is America? It's polluted. So I'm just meditating on the things that the Lord said was going to happen. The land is going to be polluted. We're going to die by the sword. Our women shall be harlots. The prophecies of Jake hating each other. But here it is, the so-called white man think it's his will that when he came up with gentrification, right? When he came up with predatory lending and redlining, they think that was from them, man. These things was already written in the scriptures that they was going to do this to us. The Lord said these are the curses that fell on you so-called Negro, Latino, Native Americans, West Indians, and Haitians. These are the things that was already written. So what they think they are doing is not their plans, man. It's the plans of the Lord. Everything that we do in our everyday life, the Lord is directing you. It's just like you got a puppet. You controlling the screens. That's the Lord, man. So I just want to make my point real quick before I get these precepts. These Edomites council, they sit around at the G7, these G7 summits. They sit around these tables, right? These rectagon and octagon tables, and talking about this and that when it's all from the Lord, man. Everybody is controlled like robots here in the earth, man. We were talking about this last week. You got you got Jake or heathens. One day they be at this point, then the Lord turn their whole dial up, and then they go kill somebody, man. And then afterwards turn the dial back down. Just like in the movie what is it, Nephilim? Nefarious. Nefarious. Well, if you haven't watched that movie, go watch it. Them demons jump on people, Jake and heathen, do things, then jump back out their body. Now Jake caught up, finna catch a death penalty, lethal injection, or life in prison because a demon jumped in them, man. And these are the ones that don't have the Holy Spirit, man. But here it is, these elites think they are controlling, they created the atom bomb. Think about it. They said they created that, man, when it was already written in the scriptures before these bastards was even born, man. Before we was born, the things in the scriptures was already written, man, a time ago. Let me get this as a matter of fact. These niggas think, as the apostles always say, which I got another lesson I'm gonna do, Lord willing, I'm gonna get to it today. Lord willing, right after this, if the Spirit allows. These nations, the apostles used mentioning all the time. When you read about in Revelation 17 about the 10 horns upon the beast, those were the 10 UE, there was the 10 EU nations. Then it turned out to be 27 of them, right? 27 EU nations from 10. And the apostles used to mention the point about how them trying to upset prophecy. Then you got NATO, right? So you got the 7 heads and 10 horns. The 7 heads would be NATO, Salaki. The 10 horns would be EU, right? Salaki. I'm about to change my damn phone number. Because every day at the plantation, I get like at least 30 calls from spam risk. At least 30, 40 calls. All day, every day. I don't know. I'm about to change my damn number. Anyway, they started out with 10, right? The apostles make the point all the time how they trying to upset prophecy by adding more nations. So you got EU, you got the 7 heads and the 10 horns. The 7 heads would be in Germania Major, Germania Minor, the Romans, French, Spanish, British, and the Greeks, right? Now to the NATO is over 30, and it's more now. Then you got EU, which is 27, right? Which was Luxembourg, Denmark, France, Italy, right? These 10. I got a list of them somewhere. I don't know them all right off the bat. So you had these 10 and they upset and they changed and added more. Well, what we are finding out, the more we learn, the more we advance, the more we let's say in Ephesians 4, meeting the measure of our full stature of Yahweh Shah, you find out that these things was already written, man. They're not doing nothing new that don't supposed to happen. Yep, the Proverbs 21, man. Everything about our life is in the hand of the Lord. I love to read Proverbs 16 and 1 because it reads the preparation of the heart in man and the ounce of the tongue is from the Lord. Everything is the Lord, man. So I just want to make some points because these devils think what they got going on is of them. Them creating predatory linen and redlining and Jim Crow and this demon nigga. What's his nigga name is we talk about him all the time. Willie Lynch, right? These are all the curses, man. The Lord said he made the world for Israel's sake. And the head brother camp always make the point of the head brother in the heart. He always say, if you want to really chastise princes, you make them servants to their servants, man. Right? You make them servants to their servants. So what comes with being a servant, man? These Edomites, right? You got Maya Amishel Bauer, which this nigga last name mean to be he's a peasant, man. Right? He's scum of the earth, man. The Lord made them scum. And he had 5 sons. How many sons did Esau have in Genesis 36, man? Esau had 5 sons, just as Maya Amishel Rothschild, Bauer. however you want to pronounce his name, which is the peasant, man, which is scum of the earth. These are the ones that control the resources, man, the elites. And there's 60 families of them. If you go to that global elite list, I keep it in my phone, man. It's 60 families of them. These are the ones that are gonna repopulate slaves in the kingdom of heaven, man. Them 60 families. Don't worry, we waiting patiently. But these bastards got the world thinking that they got bright minds. And these is the ones that have came up with the way the world work. It's all curses from the Lord, man. Because the Lord said he made the world for Israel's sake. And because we're on the bottom, there's heathens that we got servants that's controlling the world. And these servants have been ruling for so long. Apostle say this all the time. They've been ruling for so long, man. They forgot their place. The apostle always mentioned how Jake been in America too long, man. Being westernized. So-called white man has westernized you with his ways, which is the ways of the Lord, man. The Lord brought out a 1/3, a remnant, out of the ways of the world, but left 2/3 to follow the same ways, man. Why? Shows you the power of the Lord, man. There's another one. We bringing out a lot of that camp. I think it's Proverbs 19:10, if I ain't mistaken. Let me see if that's it. About the service, right? Let's see if that's it. I think it's Proverbs 19:10. No, I know it's in Proverbs 19, maybe. But it talks about the servant having rule. Yep. Yeah, it is. Proverbs 19:10 reads, delight is not seemly for a fool, much less for a servant to have rule over princes. So our servants are ruling over us, man. This is the punishment the Lord gave to his sons to put our servants over us. So everything that's going on with technology. Oh, and Yashua, I'm gonna mention this, making a point. You know, when we do lessons dealing with the MOTB, right? We always go into Exodus 21, man. When the servant said, I love my master, when you read it, Exodus 21:5, I will not go out free. Therefore, he will bore his ear through with it all. And Elder Yashua making a point about that's not the RFID microchip is what the elite said they want to tag everybody like cattle because we just goy them. That's not new, man. That's not a new technology. We just in a new era. We just in a different kingdom. Same spirits, different bodies, same family lots, back every third and fourth generation. The RFID microchip is not new, man. It's not a new thing to want have. The point is, it's not a new thing to want everybody to be with this all. Because that's what they call AUL in Exodus 21. And all bored through your ear. It's not new, man. It's just a different form. But these are the same minds that think they created this. But then there's a book called the Evolution Handbook when over 3,000 scientists said ain't no such thing as evolving from monkeys. There is no Big Bang theory. The earth wasn't created as a cosmic rock, cosmic rain, hidden cosmic rock. None of that, man. These are Edomites that wrote this book, man. They said the earth is no more than 10,000 years old from the time of Noah, right? Which you know the earth ain't no more than 13,000 years old. But they said in the book from Noah to now is about 10,000 years, man. Ain't no 100 million years dinosaurs, 35 million years ago. Listen, what's in the scriptures? The saying in the world is Bible, right? I remember, I never forget it. The first time I heard it, I was locked up, and my mama sent it to me in a letter. Bible, basic instruction before leaving earth, man. Romans 15:4. The things that was written a full time ago for our learning, man. These things was already written. Esau ain't created shit, man. He ain't did nothing new in the earth, man. We talking about cave beasts, man. We talking about cave beasts versus omnipotent, omnipotent, everywhere, all knowing, every time. And I was watching a movie, I forgot what movie it was, and the little Edomite say God is everywhere. He's omnipresent. That's what this Edomite said in a fucking movie, man. He said God is everywhere. He's omnipresent. I had to go look the word up, man. Omnipresent, man. Everywhere, all the time, in everything, man. Esau ain't created nothing, man. These fucking cave beasts throwing rocks at each other, man. Let me get this. This is Proverbs 15:22. Without counsel, proposals are disappointed, but in a multitude of counselors, they are established. Everything is done through counsel, right? Now, the scriptures tell you that the 17 heathen nations are fucking beasts. They are brute beasts. How can they have counsel without the Lord? Otherwise, these niggas will still be in the caves. Huh? Without counsel, proposals are disappointed. But in a multitude of counselors, they are established. The Lord, even with them being on the bottom, the Lord gave them some type of wisdom. Why? Because we went off. This is the Lord showing his power, man. Yahweh Shema Shah, the Heavenly Father Yahweh, is showing his power in heathens, man. Because their goal is to have 2/3 of Jake to follow them as sheep led to the slaughter, man. Remember the Lord said he made the world for Israel's sake, man. Their only job is to destroy 2/3 of Israel and the rest of the heathens that's following these dummies, man. Without counsel. The counsel is the Lord's. I'm going to get into the precepts. Without counsel, proposals are disappointed, but in the multitude of counselors, they are established, right? This is how they handle business. G7 summits. They sit around, read the gun and out the gun tables. The same way how Fortune 500 companies. And if you're one of those, you get to sit in the meetings, those important meetings. Proverbs 20:18, every purpose is established by counsel. Where does the counsel come from? We're going to get into it. And with good advice, make war. This is the Lord's doing, man. Let me get this. In Psalms, I was just sitting thinking, which we all know this, but just to put it into a lesson, man. This is Psalms 49. With all their wise counsel, right? You got allegedly, if he's dead, Evelyn Rothschild, David Rockefeller. Why, with all the counsel and all the power that they control in the earth, why are they not still living? Huh? Why is people flocking to Elon Musk to get some brain implant when they could just heal your paraplegic? They can heal your dementia or Alzheimer's or your whatever it is. Why they can't just heal you? That's not in the counsel of the Lord, man. Their counsel, they don't have counsel. Their counsel is the Lord's. Psalms 49:6. They that trust in their wealth, it's saying boast themselves in the multitude of their riches. None of them can by any means redeem his brother. Why is Stephen Hawkins back in the spiritual realm? Huh? Don't worry, I'll wait. Where Evelyn Rothschild at? Back in the spiritual realm? If so, he could be in a bunker somewhere. Far as we know, according to the news, which Esau controls, Evelyn Rothschild and Dave Rockefeller back in the spiritual realm. If that's the case,
Why they couldn't get redeemed? They said Dave Rockefeller had over 7 heart transplants. Why he couldn't get redeemed? Why he couldn't get an eighth? Why he couldn't get one heart that healed him and he didn't need another heart? Why not? They control all the resources. They control what's going in and what's coming out. Dealing with the ports, right? It's saying Ezekiel 28. What did it say about by the traffic? By thy traffic has I gotten riches, right? And by thy wisdom. They control all the resources. They control all the doctors. They control what pills get sold. Why can they not stop themselves from dying? They showed the clip a while ago. Bill Gates' daughter dating a Jake. Why couldn't they not stop that? Why they couldn't? Why he couldn't foresee his daughter dating a Jake? If that's the case, the counsel is the Lord's, man. Now, back in Psalms 49, it said none of them, Psalm 49:7, none of them could by any means redeem his brother, nor give to God a ransom for him. You can't pay the Lord off. Now look at this. It say, for he seeth that wise men die, likewise the fool and the brutish person perish and leave their wealth to others. Why? How is this possible if they controls counsel? They controls what goes on in the media. Why are they dying? Why is there an epidemic, pandemic on suicide and opioid crisis with the Edomites? It say, nevertheless, man being in honor abideth not. He is like the beasts that perish. Right? Because Solomon said it in Ecclesiastes 3. Right here, let's read this one. It say, Psalms 49:20. Man that is in honor. Who's in honor right here in this kingdom? The so-called white man. He is in honor. It's a man, Psalm 49:20. Man that is in honor and understandeth not is like the beasts that perish. Well, I say beasts, these 17 heathen nations, but they got the counsel. Their counsel is the Lord's, man. And I'm gonna read this with brother from the comment board. Because what we understanding now is the Lord controls all this, man. This is from Kazak Bunya Howard. Let me go back to it. Proverbs 21:1, it reads, the king's heart is in the hand of Yahweh, as rivers of water, he turneth it whithersoever he will. Right? Now let me get these precepts. I ain't gonna say Salaki for my rant because it's leading to this point I'm making, man. The control of the world has always been in the hand of the Lord, man. We didn't have the ice off. The Lord haven't the Lord didn't open us up to the understanding of his mind, which is the Holy Spirit through Yahweh Shai. Now we understand that these peoples is nothing, man. They are nothing. That's what the Lord said in Proverbs 3:31. Envy thou not the devil and choose none of his ways, because their ways is from the Lord. They don't control nothing, man. And then to tell you in 2 Corinthians 10, the truth is casting down imaginations and every high thing that exalted itself against the knowledge of the Lord. Listen, we have been living in an imaginary world since we've been here. Every time you come back every third and fourth generation, man, the food ain't real, the money ain't real, the people is fake as shit, man. Everybody, why you they always ask me, why you look so serious? One of these demon so-called allegedly shift leaders, she came to my why you always looking serious? I say, cause shit real, man. Shit real out here, man. In here, out here, everywhere. Shit real. She like, you always look so serious. I said, I am serious. Shit real, man. I'm supposed to be smiling, happy, dancing around like a fucking fruit booty, man. Shit real, man. The shit is real, man. Life is, hey, these curses is real, man. These Edomites, why you look so serious? It's real, man. Life is real, man. I don't know where the hell they living at, man, but it's real. These curses is real, man. We sin against the Lord for real, man. And the Lord, He gave it to us, man. Let me get this. These bastards really think it's them, man. Everything they doing, it's them. But you got people that believe in the Big Bang Theory. If Esau Edom would change what he said, niggas will believe in the Lord. But that's not how the Lord work, man. The Lord needs you to be a 2/3. He gave you a leader to tell you to sleep with your woman in the ass. He gave you a leader to tell you that the Sabbath is Friday sundown to Saturday sundown every month. The Lord gave you leaders for these things, man. To tell you you could do whatever you want according to your spirit. The Lord did that, man. That's that Proverbs 16:11, man. The Lord everything is balanced. He said all the weights of the bags are his, man. Proverbs 11:1. The just balance of Yahweh Shema Shah. Let me get this. You got brute beasts in the world, heathens, Jacob like, man, thinking that this so-called white man did this and he ain't did nothing, man. These bastards ain't did nothing but steal, kill, rape, rob, murder, and pillage, man. That's what they done. And I was from this one of the precepts I got. Psalms 55, Isaiah 55:11. It reads, so shall my word be that goeth forth out of my mouth. It shall not return to me void, but it shall accomplish that which I please, and it shall prosper in the thing whereto I sent it. And the thing whereto the Lord sent it is in his men, and the men into the world. As apostle, the word apostle means sent out. And it shall prosper in the thing whereto I sent it, which is in his men. The unknown multitude wakes up or get reactivated from hearing the words of the Lord through the 144,000, which some are not here, but most of the 144,000 is here. This is these bastards really pushing forth, man. And let me run down a list to you. Matter of fact, let me read this first, and then I'm gonna run down this list. This is Psalms 21:11. Let me get a couple of these. I'm gonna run this list down to you. Psalms 21:11. For they intended evil against thee. Why? Because it tell you Amos 1:11 that the so-called white man has a perpetual hatred with Jacob. Esau got a perpetual hatred with Jacob, man. For they intended evil against thee. They imagine a mischievous device which they are not able to perform. Why not? Because they are controlled. We all are controlled by the counsel of the Lord. If you think you can do your own thing, you know how you had a thought like, man, I'm gonna call in today. You think that was your thought, man? That wasn't your thought. You wake up, you got to work at 7. You wake up at 5:30, like, man, I'm finna call in. You thought that was your thought? It wasn't yours, man. Nothing is ours, man. It say, for they intended evil against thee, they imagine a mischievous device which they are not able to perform. How is this possible if they control the resources, if they control what they can push to perform? Because it's not their counsel. Let's get this one. Psalms Man, I'm just sitting meditating on this yesterday, man. Like these devils really think they on some level, man, and they ain't on nothing, man. They still with all controlling all the resources, they still peasants. They still bases of men, man. When you look at the other nations, right? The Chinese, the Japanese, the Arabs, Elam and them, they ain't trying to be king of the planet. They just trying to maintain for their people. There's only one nation of people that want to control all other people, man. Through what? His laws and policies, who think to change times and laws. It's the so-called white man. Now, this is Psalms 38 and 12. They also that seek after my life lay snares for me. It's so that's why Lord said we're gonna die in polluted land. It's so many snares set up for you, Jakes. Now they gave you Instagram, all these social media accounts. Now they gave you drugs and guns. You want to be a rapper? You want to be a movie actor? Right? You want to be a damn journalist? These are all snares, man. They also that seek after my life lay snares for me, and they that seek my hurt speak mischievous things, and what? And imagine deceits all the day long, all day, every day. What old boy said, what Samuel Jackson said in Django, all day, every day, you're gonna be turning big rocks into little rocks. All day, the so-called white man, all he do is think about how he gonna kill you, Jacobs, you Israelites. Why? Because of the birthright, man. Let me get this in Job 5. And they cannot perform none of this. Why? Because the Lord already said so, man. This is Job 5 and 11. No, 5 and 12. The Lord already said it, man. He disappointeth the devices of the crafty, so that their hands cannot perform their enterprise. See, how is it possible if the Lord ain't real, if there's not a God in the fourth dimension, how can they not perform this? They control all the resources, they own all the gold and silver, they making all the GMO foods, they got the CDC, they pushing cancer, AIDS, all these diseases, and it's all targeted at Jake. So why can they not perform their enterprise? Because their counsel, their plans is not theirs. It's the Lord's. They can't kill all of Israel, man. They only going to get to put their hands on 2/3 of slow belly niggas, so-called Negro, Latino, Native Americans, West Indians, and Haitians. 2/3 of them, man. Remember what the Lord told Satan in Job? You can put your hand and take what he got, but you can't kill him. Go ahead and try him. See he don't break. Esau, Edom, which is this physical seeds on earth of the spiritual demon Satan, they can't do a damn thing without the approval of the Lord, man. They can't do nothing. They are nobodies. We don't need the so-called white man's validation. They are nobodies, man. They control all the resources. But yet you got Jake that's standing up all around the world for the name of Yahweh Shema Shai in great boldness. But it's a 2/3 that come up talking about y'all niggas make us look bad with dresses on. There is a separation, man. There's a separation. And if the so-called white man controls the earth entirely, why is there separation? Everybody should be on one page, right? No. The Lord is in control all day, every day, man. He disappointed the devices of the crafty so that their hands cannot perform their enterprise. He taketh the wise in their own craftiness. See, in their own craftiness, and the counsel of the froward is carried headlong. Because it's not the counsel of the Lord. The counsel of the Lord is for them to do his will. It said in Revelation 17:17. They should give that kingdom to the beast until the words of the Lord be fulfilled. And after the words of Yahweh Shema Shai fulfilled, which is the elect being sealed, then comes judgment. Now, let's get this. All that going on, they are not in control, man. You know what the Lord said? Proverbs. It does say of the Lord, man. Proverbs 16:4. The Lord, Yahweh, have made all things for himself. Yeah, even the wicked for the day of evil. See? See? The Lord have made all things for himself. Yeah, even the wicked for the day of evil. You can't go outside of this. Let me show you. Psalms. This is Psalms 33. This is Psalms 33:10. They don't understand this, but it's saying in Obadiah 1:7, so like there is no understanding in them. This is Psalm 33:10. The Lord bringeth the counsel of the heathen to naught. He maketh the devices of the people of none effect. Listen, either you believe this or you don't, man. Either you have eaten Yahweh Shai's flesh and drunken his blood, or you haven't, man. And if you haven't, you ain't a part of the body, man. The Lord bringeth the counsel of the heathen to naught. He maketh the devices, and there's all kind of devices. And every device that Esau, even the so-called white man, has used, it was all through conditioning and gradualism, man. Look at Jake in the world, man. These niggas is bugged out, man. Our people are through, man. He making the device of the people none effect. The counsel of Yahweh standeth forever. The thoughts of his heart to all generations. How can you say anything behind this, man? That's against this, which is in 2 Thessalonians 2:4. It said, who opposed him and exalted himself against all that is called God or that is worshiped. So he that is God sitting in the temple of God, showing himself that he is God. How can you go against the counsel of the Lord standing forever, the thoughts of his heart to all generations? The Lord said that they was going to set up the space station. Is it not there? When you look in the sky at night, it's a real bright, look like what appears to be a star. It's not a fucking star. That's the space station, man. When it get dark, go out the door. And it's over every state. It's one bright star. That's the space station, man. Cause the space station is like a hotel up there. It's like uh what's one of the top hotels? It's like a Hilton or whatever top hotel. That's what they're gonna try to escape to, man. And I tell you, Jakes, watch the movie Geostorm. You will see how they got the internet, which is the World Wide Web, around the whole globe, man. Look like a spider web for real, man. That's why it's called World Wide Web, man. The movie Geostorm show you all that, man. The space station is ain't nothing but a hotel, man. And the lights still on 24/7, man. When they get dark, look up in the sky, you're gonna see one star, one big bright ass star. There ain't no star at the space station, man. That's what Esau will try to escape to. The Lord said they was gonna set that up, man, in Obadiah 1. And they did. The Lord said they was gonna create an atom bomb. They was gonna split the atom. When you read in Isaiah 54:17, 54:16, when he said, I created the smith to blow the coals in the fire, right? They should make an instrument for his works, a destroyer. That was the atom bomb. In Revelation 9, it say, and on the head, it said the heads as the heads of lions. There go the missiles. They split the atom to missiles, man. ICBMs. It was already written. Esau ain't doing nothing of his own. It's impossible to do something on your own when we're dealing with omnipresence everywhere, all the time. Been here, ancient of days. This is 1 Samuel 2:10. The Lord gotta put the spirit in you, man, to see all these things happening, man. This is 1 Samuel 2:10. The adversaries of Yahweh shall be broken to pieces out of heaven, which is their rulership. Shall he thunder upon them? The Lord shall judge the ends of the earth. He shall give strength unto his kings and exalt the horn of his anointed. Do you hear this? 1 Samuel 2:10. The adversaries. Go read Psalms 83, 1 through 5, and you'll find out. The adversaries of Yahweh shall be broken to pieces. What it say in Daniel 2? The rock that was cut out with our hands, huh? Broke the stone, broke the statue into pieces. The statue, the bottom of the statue, which is the feet, the 2 feet with the 10 toes. The adversary of Yahweh shall be broken to pieces. Out of heaven shall he thunder upon them. Out of the spiritual realm, out of the 4th dimension, shall he thunder upon them in their heaven, which is earth. The Yahweh shall judge the ends of the earth, and he shall give strength unto his king, who Yahweh shall, and exalt the horn of his anointed. That's Yahweh Shai, man. Don't worry, just wait. We're gonna see, man. We're gonna see. This is 1 Corinthians. These Edomites don't got nothing, man. And which I love to read that Job 11 and 28. Job was at Job 11, 28. These niggas gonna have to give up the ghost, man. It said the best hope that the so-called white man got is to give up the ghost. That's the best they got, man. And they ain't gonna be able to do that though. Because it said in Revelation, they shall seek death and death shall flee from them, man. 1 Corinthians 3 and 18. It reads. Salakia, because I spelled it wrong. Hold on. I'm a little excited. Let me back up. First Corinthians 3 and 18. Let no man deceive himself. If any man among you seem to be wise in this world, let him become a fool that he may be wise. Which is talking about Israelites. But this is also talking about the two-thirds and these heathens, these Edomites first and foremost. For the wisdom of this world is foolishness with God. For it is written, he taketh the wise in their own craftiness. See? Let's go back to that Job. Job 5. See? See, it said, as it is written, he taketh the wise in their own craftiness. Let me show you where it's written at. Right here. This is Paul quoting this right here. It say Job 5 and 12, he disappointed the device of the crafty, so that their hands cannot perform their enterprise. See right here? He taketh the wise in their own craftiness. So here is Paul in 1 Corinthians 3 quoting Job 5 and 13, man. You slow-bellied niggas. You Old Testament doing away with. You dumbass niggas. This is Galatians 6 and 3. They don't control nothing, man. Nothing. Galatians 6 and 3. Everything that's done is the will of Yahweh Shema Shah, man. All of it, man. It's all prophecy, man. It's all leading to the end of the so-called white man's rulership and the rulership of Yahweh Shah and the Israelites, man. Galatians 6 and 3. For if a man think himself to be something when he is nothing, he deceiveth himself, man. And that's it. And this is the closing precept. Job 12 and 16. Everything that's done in the earth every day, it's all leading to the destruction of America, man. It's all leading to the deterioration of the so-called white man's rulership, man. Job 12 and 16, with him is strength and wisdom to deceive, and the deceiver are his. What did he do? This is my cold kicker. He leadeth counselors away spoiled, and maketh the judges fools. What's the end goal for the so-called white man? They go back to being the basis of men, right? What is Genesis 3 and 14? I love to bring it out. On thy belly shall thou go, and dust shall thou eat all the days of thy life. He leadeth, Job 12 and 17, he leadeth counselors away spoiled. Counselors. These are the ones, these are the nobles, right? Ron DeSantis ran his slow belly ass over to Israel to sign a bill, right? Didn't the Lord say, shake the hand of the man, go into the gates of the nobles, which is the counselors? He leadeth counselors away spoil, and maketh the judges fools, man. Bases of men, come down and sit in the dust, O virgin daughter of Babylon. The elites controls the world from America. They are counselors that's being led to spoil, to be spoiled, man. Because the lesson I did, the best of the wisdom that they got is to go into fucking bunkers, man. All the wisdom that the so-called white man got, all his knowledge and technology, these niggas going to go into bunkers and hide from the wrath of the Lord, man. How about that, man? With all the owning, you can't put a number on resources. You can't put a number on resources, but yet and still, these niggas is their wisdom, their knowledge, their power, their counsel is limited to fucking bunkers. How about that shit? How about that, man? Closing precept, Job 11 and 20. But the eyes of the wicked shall fail. Huh? Hold on. I got to get one more to go with this. Salakia. Isaiah. What is it in Isaiah 31? Oh, you slow-bellied niggas. You trust in the so-called white man. You love this nigga. Isaiah 31 and 1. Woe to them that go down to Egypt for help and stay on horses and trust in chariots because they are many, and in horsemen because they are very strong. Talking about the so-called white man's military, his power, his counsel, his might in the earth. But they look not unto the Holy One of Israel, neither seek Yahweh, Bahashim Yahweh Shah. Yet he also is wise, who? Yahweh, Bahashim Yahweh Shah, and will bring evil and will not call back his words, but will arise against the house of the evildoers, you slow-bellied two-third niggas, and against the help of them that work iniquity. Who is the help? It's the Edomites, your government. You're getting government assistance, right? Section 8, HUD, habitat, housing, social security, disability, Christianity. You dumbass niggas. Now the Egyptians are men and not God, and their horses flesh and not spirit. When Yahweh, Bahashim Yahushua, shall stretch out his hand, both he that helpeth shall what? Shall fall. And he that is helping, you being helped, you Israelites, shall fall down. And what are they going to do, Lord? And they shall all fail together. You see this? This is the power of the so-called white man going to fail. Job 11:20. But the eyes of the wicked shall fail, and they shall not escape. That's Amos 9. Isaiah 24. Where they going to escape to? Bunkers. The best of I'm talking about the best of the best of the best of the Edomites. These slow-bellied Edomites got to go in the bunkers. They take knowledge, can't take them to the moon. They can't go to Neptune or Uranus, as they call them, which those are not the names of the fucking planets. Those are names of idols, of idol worshiping gods. The Romans and the Greeks gave the name to the planets, but you had Jake worshiping the planets. That's in Kings. You had Jake that worshiping the planets, man. Anyway, but the eyes of the wicked shall fail, and they shall not escape. You can't escape the judgment of the Lord, man. And their hope, what, Lord? And their hope shall be as the giving up of the ghost. What say ye, man? What's this mean? You know what? Let me get this. Let me see what this say in a different translation. I never looked this up. This is NIV. It say, but the eyes of the wicked will fail, and escape will elude them. Their hope will become a dying gasp. You remember Cain on Men's Society? My granddaddy asked me if I care if I live or I die. Yeah, I do it now. It's too late. These niggas, hey, it say, but the eyes of the wicked will fail, and they escape, and escape will elude them. Their hope will become a dying gasp. Call out y'all about Shema Rashah. What the NLT say? But the eyes of the wicked fail, and escape eludes them. Their one hope is to breathe their last. Oh man, call out y'all about Shema Rashah. Hey, the while for tuning in. May y'all about Shema Rashah continue to bless you in your houses. May the blessing of election be upon your houses. Until next time, I say Shalom. Hey, of all praise honor and glory to Yahweh Bashim Yahushua, Bahashim Rikah Kodash. Double honors to the apostles and the bishops and elders of great millstone who well, who teach well, who are the apostles and elders of all Israel, whether accepted or not. And a sincere salutation to all that are pushing this truth and believing this truth to the four ends of the earth, the entire world, shedding light to the whole elect. Shalom to the wealth who are listening, learning, ye few sisters who are listening, learning, to all tuning in. May Yahweh Shema Rashah continue to bless you in your houses. May the blessing of election be upon your house. Till next time, I say Shalom, Wa, Abba, Now I'm going to read this, brother, because I bring you how I put up called precept. I got to read these. Proverbs 11:14. Where no counsel is, the people fall, but in the multitude of counselors, there is safety. This is Proverbs 21:30. There is no wisdom, no understanding, nor counsel against Yahweh, man. Beautiful, bro. The water. Again, there is no wisdom, nor understanding, nor counsel against Yahweh Bahashim Yahweh Shai. That's fire precept, Bob. The water. The water follow the precepts, man. I always lighten the page up, man. The water, bro. Hey, all you brothers, man. Kala Yahweh Shema Shai, man. Continue to pray Yahweh Shema Shai to increase your wisdom, knowledge, and understanding, that you may continually defeat the sheep sound doctrine, man. Ain't nothing else beautiful than the spirit of Yahweh Shema Shai, man, in the midst of these fucking dragons, and they can't do nothing about it, man. All praise and glory again to Yahweh Shema Shai. Hey, again, throughout tuning in. Till next time, I say Shalom, Wa, Abba.